Good morning everyone, I'm Cal from the Be More Outdoors YouTube channel. This morning I've taken the train to Yatton via Bristol Templemead and I'm cycling the strawberry line from Yatton to Cheddar. Just crossed the A370 and arrived very quickly at Congressbury Station. That's the old platform, and I'm cycling where the trucks would have been. Strawberry line is part of Route 26 of the National Cycle Network. The route, which is predominantly compacted gravel with some bits of tarmac, is generally off-road, although it does cross some roads, footpath and bridleways. Beautiful morning, but it's also a cold morning. When I left home this morning, it was -2 degrees Celsius outside. So on the upper body, on top of my jersey, I'm wearing a mountain equipment switch vest. It has a windproof layer on the front and a mesh on the back, which regulates my body temperature really well. And then on top of that, I've got the Rab Nexus Fleece in bright orange. I think they call it grapefruit red. And finally, I've got the Rab Zen Air, if that's how you pronounce it, alpine jacket. It's a combination that works really well for me. It not only keeps me warm, but it has enough of a loose fit to be very comfortable, especially when I do multi-day cycling. Admittedly, it's not cycling specific, but the upside of that is I can also use it when I'm walking. I'm also wearing some lobster gloves. They are seal skins. Let me read the label. Waterproof extreme cold weather cycle split finger gloves. And I've bought a medium. Now I could have gone for the small and it would have fitted me quite nicely, but I find the medium has space for some air, which then gets warmed up by my hands, and it keeps me insulated. It really is a beautiful day today. on the lower body, on the legs, I'm wearing a Castelli leg warmer, which is fleece lined. And for my feet, I've got the Spat gravel overshoes. The great thing about them is that they come all the way to just beneath my knees, and the front is fleece lined, so there's extra wind protection and insulation on them. Well, cycling through Axbridge was interesting. So, from that point there, the end of that red line, all along the purple line is on roads. So you can see here on the Legend cycle path on public road, and coming off the red line, just need to be careful of traffic, and certainly on Cross Lane there's an interesting junction, but as the sign says, you are here and back on the dedicated cycle path. But this in the background is Cheddar Reservoir. If I go back to the map, just before I got here, there's a right turn, which on the way back I'll actually take and see whether I can get a closer look at the Cheddar Reservoir. So, according to Garmin, the air temperature is now 7 degrees Celsius, and my clothings are doing too good a job at keeping you warm. So I think it's time to delayer. The gloves are definitely coming off, and it's which of the upper body layers do I keep on? So this here is the mountain equipment vest that I mentioned earlier, and there's at the very least 2 layers of fabric on the front, and this mesh material on the back and on the sides. I think this is going to stay on today. And I'll keep the fleece on too. Strawberry line ends here on the outskirts of Cheddar in an industrial park, as is always the case in on the outskirts of a town. And this is where I'll turn around and head back to Yatton to catch a train home. But not before, hopefully, I can get a closer look at Cheddar Reservoir, and if I can, I'll try and record that junction through Axbridge. Well, that was worth the little detour. Now heading back onto the main road through Axbridge, and like I said, I'll try and get you the footage of that junction. Yep, the layers have all gone back on. But that's all from me today. Hope you've enjoyed the video. And if you want to do the route yourself, I have put a link to the GPX in the description below. And hope you have a great cycle ride and enjoy it as much as I have. Time for me to say goodbye and hope to see you in my next video. And remember, if you want to be notified when I post my next video, you can click subscribe. Until then, safe cycle and take care of yourself.